Good evening, Milford Scarlet Hawks fans. Today we bring you boys varsity volleyball from the gym here at the Milford High School. I'm Bobby Moonchild alongside my director for today, Neelan Reisman, and on camera we have Caitlin Mobilia. Today the Milford Hawks take on the Medfield Warriors in a boys varsity volleyball matchup. So far in the season, Milford with a record of 5-1 in the Western Alliance League. Boston College High is undefeated at 7-0, and right below Milford is Medfield with a record of 5-4. These two teams played earlier in the season with a win by Milford, and here's the first serve from Medfield. Number 16, Tiago Carvello for Milford had trouble getting that over the net, so it's 1-0 Warriors. Jonathan Wong on the serve for Medfield. And here's and a nice spike there from Andre Oliveira for the Hawks, and it's 1-1. Number 2, João Boaventura with the serve for Milford. Wong keeps it in the air, sets it. And here's a hit from, we got a violation here. And here's Boaventura for Milford with a 2-1 lead. Number 23, Spaeth collects the serve, and it's now 2-2 Medfield. So once again, I'm Bobby Moonchild stepping in for Tim Couette, so please bear with me as this is another first for me. Last week I did lacrosse for the first time, and I'm doing volleyball again here as Tim could not make it here tonight. So here's Milford putting it back over the net. Wong with the setup for number 18. There's Vigoda, and point goes to Milford there. It's 3-2. Here's Andre Oliveira getting ready for the serve for the Hawks. Huge block by Zachary Brown there for Milford off of the spike from number 23, William Spaeth. Here's Oliveira again with the serve. Spaeth sends it over. And here comes a big shot from number 8, Orlana, Josh Orlana. It's 5-2 Milford. And then we'll keep the serve on the floor for Medfield. In the backcourt is Brian Chu, Spaeth. And we'll keep reading off some names for you at home. Here's a big attempt at a kill from number 33. That's Bennett Diani. Some good height on the Medfield side, but the lead remains 6-2 Milford, and here's Oliveira again with the, here's Chu setting it up, here's Spaeth. And number 3 for Milford sets it up, and the ball keeps finding our broadcast setup over here. And it's 7-2 Milford here. Oliveira once again on a nice run for Milford to open up this first set. Chu with the dig. And nice, might have a violation here. And it's 8-2. And Medfield's going to take a quick timeout, and it's much needed as Milford made a nice run. The 6 points in a row here. So it's 8-2, and we'll take a break and come back here on Milford TV. Out of the timeout, Medfield had to take a timeout there because Milford went on quite of a run, 6 points in a row. And here's Oliveira again, hoping to extend that run. Here's with the serve, but he hits the net. So 8-3 now, and the ball's going to go back to Medfield. And up to serve for Medfield is Bennett Diani, who again carries most of the height for this Medfield team, and he serves one into the net, so the ball goes right back to Milford, and also another point, making it 9-3. Here's number 16, Tiago Carvalho with the serve. Tiago sends it over nicely. Here's Spaeth sending it back. Oliveira with the bump. And here's a big spike from number 8, Orlana, but that gets back over. Caetano with the set, but that gets back, put back out. Caetano again, and that's to number 7, Zachary Brown, but gets bounced around back and forth, and Milford ends up with a point. Milford in cruise control right here. Everything going their way, 10-3 now in this first set. Carvalho again with this, and Carvalho with an ace, 11-3. Carvalho again. Diani sets it up. Spaeth, and a big block from Brown. Zachary Brown with another big block. Good contact from Spaeth, but Brown saw it all the way through. Here's Carvalho. And a little bit of confusion on the set there from Medfield. Here's Caetano, and over to number 8, Orlana, but he can't get a good hand on it, and that ends up in the net. So 12-4 now with the ball going back to Medfield. Here's Spaeth about to serve it up for Medfield. Referees confer with something, and here's the serve from Spaeth. And that ball is going to be hit out by number 21, Justin Plakias, for Medfield. Kind of a quiet gym here. Good amount of fans in the stands. They're choosing to not bring out their energy yet, so let's hope that changes, because we always like to hear a nice loud gym here at Milford High. Here's number 8, Josh Orlana with the serve. Nice big jump on that serve. That was a powerful serve, and there's an ace from Orlana. He got some real height on that serve, and that went directly into a Medfield player, but no chance with the speed on that ball. Great serve, and now it's 14-4. Orlana hits the top of the net. Spaeth plays it in, and who was that? That was number 2 for Milford. Lucas Caetano. I'm sorry, João Boaventura. So Joao Boaventura with a nice smash over the net. 15-4 now in favor of Milford in this first set. Here's Orlana. Wow. And a nice attempt to collect that serve by Medfield, but I mean, there's some serious speed on these serves from Orlana. He knows what he's doing back there. And that dig by the Medfield player went straight into the ceiling. And that is out. So Medfield gets the ball back after a couple of violent serves from Orlana. 16-5 here. Oh, another beautiful kill from Boaventura. Set up perfectly by Caetano. Caetano, far and away the leader of assists here on the Milford team, with over 200 assists on the season so far. The next closest to him on the team has about 15 assists. So Caetano, number 3, is going to look to set up those big hitters for Milford every time. That those hitters are Boaventura and Zachary Brown. And Brown now on the serve for Milford. Orlana sets it up over to Caetano, and even though it was behind him, Boaventura still got a handle on that and put it over the net where no one was on the other side of the court for a point. So it's now 19-5. Milford in full control here early in set 1. Here's Brown with the serve. So that ball was put over out of bounds by Bennett Diani for Medfield. So it's now 20-5, Milford. Here's Brown. And Tyler Wong doing his best to dig out that serve, but it went into the ceiling again, and hard to play for Milford after that. So, I mean, for Medfield after that. So it's 21-5 as Brown serves it into the net, and he tells his coach that, sorry, I hit it on my wrist, and that's why it went to the net. Either way, it's 21-6 now as Medfield gets the ball back. So some kind of violation here for Medfield, and Milford will get the ball back, 22-6. Here's Caetano from Milford with the serve coming up. And the refs are going to figure out some technical stuff here. And it looks like everything's good to go now. Caetano with not the best serve hits the net, and that ball will go back to Medfield, 22-7. Number 30, Jonathan Wong, captain for Medfield, with the serve now. Brown is able to gather that in. Wong again. Here's Spaeth and a big block from Milford. And Diani tries to put it back out. Put it over, but it ends up out of bounds. And that's another point for Milford, 23-7. João Boaventura now with the serve. Wong collects it to the other Wong and hit over the net by Medfield. That was number 26 for Medfield, Jack Tomlin. So Tomlin puts it wide, and that leads to a set point for Milford here, 24-7. Boaventura now with the serve. Set point. Nice serve. Wong digs it. And wow, a great play by Diani there. Here's Caetano. And Diani, oh, it's going to be a carry. So that's it. That's a set point there. Milford in full command of set number 1. So they lead it going to set 2, 1-0. And we'll be back here on Milford TV. All right, back here for the second set. Milford up 1-0 in this match. Here's Spaeth with a set for Diani. Back to the Milford side. Here's a big hit from number 8 for Milford, Orlana. Orlana with those absolutely terrifying spikes early, serves early in the first set. A lot of speed off of those serves. He gets great height, and he's also a great spiker as well, a great hitter. All right, here he is again, Orlana sending it back over. Here's Diani pushing it over, and he gets a point. So Diani turning his body, just gently pushing it over the net to find open space on the court for a point for Medfield. And we got a tie game here, tie set here, 1-1 early in the second set. Here's number 30, Jonathan Wong for Medfield with the serve. And Wong puts it way out of bounds. So Milford will get the ball back, 2-1. Andre Oliveira with the serve. And Oliveira's going to put it into the net. Here's Tyler Wong, a captain for Medfield. And Orlana with a huge kill. And it's 3-2, Milford. So I'll try to pull up some stats here for Milford. Like I said before, Caetano, easily the far and away assist leader on the team. Interested to see Orlana's stats. Here's number 30 for Milford. And I don't have a 30 on the roster for Milford, so it's going to have to guess who that kid is. But he did a good job with the serve anyways, but nonetheless, it's Milford's point as Spaeth puts it over the net. Medfield's point, I'm sorry, as Spaeth puts it over the net. And it's 3-3 now in the second set. And Medfield will get the ball back. Here's Diani with the serve. Orlana with the setup to number 16, Carvalho. Oh, a huge block from Brown again. Brown is so strong up front. Great timing on those blocks as well. Blocking is not just about having a good vertical jump or good height, it's about timing. Brown showing off there. Here's Diani with a dig, and Orlana puts it right back over the net. Orlana showing off his great hitting abilities once again, and now he's going up for a serve here. And if you want to learn how to serve, watch this kid because he can really put it over the net. Here he is now. Oh, a lot of speed, but it hits the net. So ball back to Medfield. Spaeth is looking to serve for Medfield, William Spaeth. He's a senior at Medfield. And he hits it to Mr. No Name, number 30. And number 18, Peter Vagoda keeps it in. He's a captain for Medfield. Played back over to Milford. And that's number 16, Tiago Carvalho for Milford. He finds a nice open space in the back of the court for a point. And we get a tie game still, 5-5 here in the second set. Try to get 30's name for you in a second. Here's Orlana. Orlana again. Over to, oh, and we have a violation here. So Medfield has a lead now, 6-5. First time they've had a lead in this match since the early goings of set one. But Milford was in full control in set one. And number 18, Peter Vagoda, puts it into the net for Medfield. And then he will take a seat on the bench. So now number 9, Oliveira for Milford. Nice serve from Oliveira. And he comes up. Oh, and that was Caetano, I'm sorry, with the set for Brown. Not Brown, I'm sorry, that was Boaventura. Still learning these names, folks. Once again, this is my very first time doing commentary for volleyball. So eventually I'll be able to catch up here. Here's Oliveira again with the serve. And Oliveira puts it in, handcuffs Diani. And Diani had no choice but to attempt to make a play on that, and it goes out. Oliveira again with the serve. It's 8-6 Milford in this second set. Diani plays it up to Spaeth. Spaeth over to number 13, Tyler Luzak. And Luzak, the smart play to just push it over the net into empty space. And it's 8-7 Hawks. So Medfield looking to go on a run here. The serve from number 7, Brian Chu. Caetano sets up Oliveira, Andre Oliveira, and Caetano does a great job of setting those balls so his hitters have plenty of time to make any kind of play. So even though that was kind of behind Oliveira, Caetano's setup was easy enough that he could just kind of pull it over his head, put it into empty space. 9-7 now, and here's a violation. It's 10-7 Milford. João Boaventura with the serve here for Milford. And a light tapper of a serve. Spaeth plays it over to Diani. Diani left hands it over. A nice dig by Wong. And here's Diani. And that's what Medfield wanted to see more of. Diani using his height and size to hit that ball over, and he does it there. It's 10-8. So Medfield's finding its way here in the second set, doing a much better job of staying alongside Milford's attack. Here's Wong with the serve. Oh, nice attempt At a kick to keep that in play by Brown, but he kicked it a little too hard into the rafters. And ball goes back to Wong for the serve, and Medfield is within a point now, 10-9, Milford. This is Jonathan Wong, a captain. His brother, Tyler Wong, is also a captain. So we get a tie set here, 10-10. Wong with the serve again. Another great serve from Wong, causing havoc on the Milford side. And that's going to cause Milford to get out of position, and that's a violation. So Medfield has a lead once again. Medfield not backing down in this second set. Here's Wong with the serve again. Brown with the dig over to, oh, and Diani pushes it back over. Diani, great reflexes as that ball hit the net, came right at him, and he was still able to push it over. So 12-10 now, Medfield. So Medfield making a push back in the second set. And a lot of the credit goes to Wong with these great serves as he's been coming up with. Another great serve. There's Caetano to Orlana. Spaeth digs it. Wong comes up to settle it. And Spaeth tries to go for the big hit, but it goes into the net off his forearm. So Milford will finally get the ball back after a nice run, nice string of serves from Wong. Jonathan Wong, the captain for Medfield. Here's Andre Oliveira with the serve. Wong sets it up for Diani. Diani all the way back to Carvalho. Oh. And João Ventura has trouble getting it back over the net. He thought he was closer to the net, and Coach Mayanini comes out, tells him, hey, hit that harder, dude. All right, here's number 12, Tyler Wong. And that's going to force Milford to take a timeout here, as the serving from the Wong brothers is making Milford guess themselves on the offensive side. So with the score 14-11, we'll take a timeout here. We'll be right back on Milford TV. Back out of the timeout. Here's Wong with the serve, and he serves it into the net. Medfield not looking to back down early in this match. So with the score 14-12, Milford with the serve. The libero, number 30 for Milford with the serve. And Wong smartly lets that go out. No, it stayed in. So it stayed in. Here's a serve from Milford. Wong with the dig. And the setup over to Spaeth. Spaeth with a big shot into Oliveira's face. And here's a bigger shot from Brown into Spaeth. Great awareness from Brown to slide over and find that opening. So now we have a tie set here, 14-14. Two nice digs from number 30 for Milford. We're going to try and find out his name. Yeah. All right, so just a little error on our roster here. Randy Monahan is the man in red who's making the play right there for Milford. And they're going to set it up nice and easy over to the Medfield side. Orlana over to number 16. That ball is going to be out. Good awareness by Milford to let that ball go. We have a tie once again, 15-15. Oof, Orlana. Josh Orlana looking for that big serve, but it's just out right over the line. Now here's Spaeth. Spaeth punches it over. Oliveira digs it out. Here's Boventura. Put one hard over the net, but a nice play by Wong on Medfield. (17-15) now. Here's Spaeth again, the serve. There's Boventura. So Boventura tries to get an angle on that ball, but can't find anything and puts it into the net. Here's Spaeth again, 18-15 now. Boventura again set up from Orlana, and Medfield's going to push that wide. It's 18-16, and Milford will get the ball back. Second set playing out much, much differently than the first set. And here's Zach Brown. That was Justin Plakius, number 21 for Medfield, with the big shot on the left side. 19-16. Milford scratching their head, wondering what they have to do to get the results they had in the first set. And here's Medfield with the serve, and great height. Oh, what a stop by number 26. Jack Tomlin putting his back on the floor. So Tomlin saves the play there, and he gets some congratulations from his teammates. Tomlin was laid out on his back and still made the play to keep the ball in play. There's 18, the captain, Peter Vigoda, while the refs check out some paperwork at the scoring stand. And we're all set here. Vigoda with the serve. Nice serve. And here's Oliveira coming in. Great set, and Oliveira put everything he had into that spike. So it's now 20-17. And Monahan, the man in red, will take a seat on the bench for Milford, along with number 16, Tiago Carvalho. Here's number 3, Lucas Caetano for Milford on the serve. Caetano, nice serve. Nice help on the Medfield side. Oh, and Tomlin saves it again. Great reflexes from Tomlin. And Oliveira over the net. And Orlana sets it up for Caetano. Caetano to Brown, but a nice dig from Wong. And here's, oh man, there's a nice dig from Oliveira. Oh, and he puts it away. That was Boaventura. Oh, a great volley there from both sides. That was just excellent volleyball all around by both teams. But eventually Boaventura found the opening and put it away. It's 20-18. Medfield still has the lead. Spaeth sets it up. But he was out of position. And Milford will get the ball back again. So Caetano, the assist leader for Milford, now ready to serve again, looking to get his team back on top. Diani to Spaeth, to number 21, Justin Plakius. But Plakius didn't let that ball come down far enough and kind of floated in a direction he didn't want it to go. So now we have a tie game here, 20-20. Caetano up for the serve. Diani over the net directly to Boaventura, and that's not where you want to leave that ball. He was ready for that, and Boaventura just slams it over. 21-20, and that forces a timeout from the Medfield coach. So Medfield looking like they had some control over that set, figuring out Milford a little bit, but Milford was able to readjust and find their way back into the set. So it's now 21-20 with Milford in the lead. We'll be back here on Milford TV. Back out of the timeout, Caetano with the serve. Floats one over Diani to Spaeth to Plakius. And that is Orlana. And that might have been going wide, but Wong decided to try and play it and went off his hands. So Milford will get the point, 22-20. Caetano to Wong to Boaventura. And Boaventura once again takes advantage. Puts it right back over the net. 23-20 Milford. Here's Caetano again. Wong, Spaeth. Oh, big shot from number 23. Williams, I'm sorry, 13. So Luzak sent it over with the big spike, but it was gathered in by Milford. And they get it back over for the point. It's now set point, as Milford has done a great job to climb their way back into this set after they were down. They came back, and now they have set point, hoping to take a 2-0 lead in this match. Here's Caetano. Spaeth. Here's Tomlin. And Tomlin can't get it over the net. And that's the second set. Milford will now go into the third set with a lead, 2-0. And we'll be back here on Milford TV. Back here for the third set. Wong with the serve. Caetano sends it back over from Milford. Wong the serve to Plakius, and Plakius hammers it over. Medfield with the early point. Plakius has had some good looks earlier in this match. Hasn't really had the contact that he wanted, and he got all of that one there. So now Wong on the serve. Top of the net, but collected in by Boaventura. Oliveira now with the hit. And a nice sliding attempt by Brian Chu, but Chu can't gather it in for Medfield, and the point goes to Milford, 1-1 now in the third set. So out on the floor for Milford, Caetano, Boaventura, Orlana, Randy Monahan, and Tiago Carvalho, excuse me. Oliveira puts it over the net. And Diani back over, and that ball hit the ground first, so Diani with the kill there. It's 2-1 Medfield. Wong looking to serve. Carvalho, Tiago Carvalho attempts to put it back over for Milford, but there's a violation, so 3-1 now the score, with Wong serving for Medfield. Boaventura to Caetano. Orlana puts it up and over. Here's Wong setting up for Placius, and that's blocked. And Boaventura with a nice save, and an even better put over by Oliveira. It's Diani, blocked by Orlana. Milford relentless on that volley. Saving the ball a couple times, a nice save by Boaventura. And then Diani had a great shot from Medfield, but that was a great block by Orlana. And here's Oliveira. Wong sets it up to another Wong to Diani. It's Caetano. Caetano setting up there for Tiago Carvalho. Carvalho puts it over. A little miscommunication by the Wong brothers. Three to three here with Oliveira on the serve. Wong sets it up for Diani. Diani just puts it over. And a great play by Caetano, knowing that that was going to go out of bounds. It was a softly hit ball by Diani, but great awareness to know where he was on the court from Caetano. Here's Oliveira with the serve, Diani with the push, Caetano with the dig. Boaventura, and Boaventura, that's a violation as Boaventura came up. So it's now 4-4. And Diani's going to have the serve here for Medfield. Nice serve from Diani. Some miscommunication between Orlana and Zach Brown, and Milford can't get a handle on that ball, so it's now 5-4 with Diani ready to serve. And Brown is set up by Orlana. Brown had a lot of speed coming towards the net and couldn't get a handle on that spike. So ball's going to go back to Medfield, 6-4 now. Diani with the serve. Caetano to Brown. And that's going to work most of the time. Caetano is a great setup man, and Brown is a great hitter. So Brown puts it back over. Milford gets the ball back. Caetano's going to sit on the bench now. Out to serve for Milford is Tiago Carvalho. Diani digs it, and it's put over by Wong, and then Brown puts it right back over Wong's head. Diani can't get a handle on it, and it goes out, and it's 6-6 now. Carvalho with the serve again. So this set, starting off similar to the last set, that was started off back and forth. Medfield got controlled, and Milford gathered it back towards the end to get the point. Here's Wong, and here's Placius, big block. Big block from number 4 for Milford, Philadelphia. There was a violation there on that block, so the ball will go back to Medfield, and they'll get the point as well. Placius taking a seat on the bench, along with number 30, Jonathan Wong for Medfield. And here's Spaeth with the serve for Medfield, up by 1, 7-6 here in the third set. Here's a great setup. And let's see if there's no violation here. Oh, and Medfield is going to get the ball back. I believe there was a net violation. So now it's 8-6. Monahan to Orlana to Brown. Spaeth sets it up. Oh, and a nice attempt at a kick. That ball was put over for Medfield by number 13, Tyler Luzak. good amount of soccer players on the Milford side, so they're no strangers to kicking a ball and keeping it in play. And that's Boaventura, I believe. On the kill, might have been Brown, wasn't. Didn't have my eyes up looking at the roster. Again, I'm Bobby Moonchild, not Tim Coette, filling in for Tim tonight as we bring you varsity boys volleyball from the Milford High Gymnasium. And a great save from Orlana. Oh. But Boaventura cannot put it over the net. But still great effort from Orlana, laying out, leaving some skin on the court. Here's number 18. And a big kill there for Milford. They're going to get the ball back now. 10-8. Medfield can still stay in this match by winning this set. And I have a feeling they're not going to go away too easily. So here's Randy Monahan. Tomlin puts it back over. Philadelphia puts it over. Oliveira puts it back over again. Here's Spaeth setting it up for Luzak. And a nice save by Orlana. Oliveira puts it over. Wong to Luzak. Here's Monahan. Orlana to Oliveira, pushes it over, and a great save by Diani. Oliveira again, way back. And did that hit the line? No. Another great volley by these two teams. And when they get blocked in, it gives us some nice volleyball to watch. So 11-8 is the score now. And looking to serve is number 7. And that's Brian Chu, but he puts it out. So it's 11-9 in favor of the Medfield Warriors. Milford will get the serve back. And to the bench comes number 4 for Milford, Tiago Philadelphia. Here's Caetano for the serve. Wong plays it over to Spaeth. Tomlin puts it over. Orlana saves it to Caetano. Spaeth to Luzak, to Tomlin, to Spaeth, to Diani. Saved by Orlana. Here's a putback by Boaventura, but that's stopped by Wong. Some great ball movement here. Oliveira to Spaeth, to Chu, and there's a violation there. And like I said a couple points ago, once these two teams get going, it's some great volleyball. That brings the score to 11-10 now in favor of Medfield. So Milford trying to creep back in and regain the lead. Here's Caetano with the serve. Caetano hits it off the side of the hand. He's not happy with himself there. That goes into the net. It's 12-10 now. So these last two sets, the third and second set, much different than the first set that was dominated by Milford. And you wondered if we were going to see any competitive volleyball at all during that first set. But Medfield regrouping nicely and making a run for it here. So number 30, Wong, captain, the serve for Medfield. Plakius sets it up to Wong, back to Plakius. He pushes it back over. Monahan now. Caetano to Boaventura. Wong to Chu. And that goes out. Milford will keep the ball. 12-11 now. Here's Boaventura. Diani puts it over. Boaventura. Oliveira's got to put it over. Here's Chu to Wong, setting up for Diani. And Diani kills it. It's 13-11. Tomlin coming out Coming back in is number 18, Peter Vagoda, third captain. So the Wong brothers as captains, and then Vagoda as the third captain for Medfield. Wong puts it over for Monahan. Here's Vagoda, who just entered the game, and Vagoda gets the point. It's 14-11 Medfield. So Milford letting up on the gas a little bit, and Medfield finding a way back into this match, making things interesting. They don't want to get swept. There's Wong with a serve. Caetano puts it over. Wong comes crashing in, makes the save, and Medfield puts it back over. Caetano now over to Orlana. Wong to Diani. Here's Caetano back to Boaventura. Here's Wong to, wow, what a block there by Oliveira. Oh, and Orlana just misses the block, and he pounds the court in frustration. Smart play by Medfield to just push it over into open space. And Orlana is passionate, as you can see there, as he wanted that block, and he couldn't get it. So Wong pushes it out way over on the serve. So it's now 15-12. Oliveira's going to serve here for Milford. Monahan comes to the bench for Milford. Nice set by Chu, and there's Oliveira putting it back over. Wong to Vagoda. There's Oliveira to Caetano to Brown, and that's pushed back by Diani. And Wong saves that one. Diani over the net. Here's Caetano setting it up for Orlana, and he kills it right in the middle of the court. Great setup from Caetano. And Orlana takes care of the rest. And it's 15-13 now. Here's Oliveira. And Vagoda tries to save that one, but that's going under the net. And that's a point to Milford. 15-14 now. Milford keeping it close. Still going for the sweep. Here's Oliveira with the serve. Here's Wong setting up for Diani. Diani just touches it over. It's Caetano setting it for Orlana. Orlana finds that spot in the middle, and it works again. This time he doesn't need as much force, though, as he just places it over the net into open space. And it's 15-15 in this third set. Here's Orlana serving for the lead. I'm sorry, that was Oliveira serving for the lead. Here's Diani. Had to reach up tall for that one. And his height helps out there as he pushes it over for the point. It's 16-15 now as Chu comes to the bench for Medfield. And Diani is set to serve with the lead. Oliveira comes to the bench for Milford. Here's Caetano setting it up for number 16, Carvalho. There's Luzak, puts it over for Medfield, but he's long. So it's tied again, 16-16. And here's Caetano coming to the bench for Milford. In comes Philadelphia, number 4. And on the serve is Carvalho, Tiago Carvalho. Oh, Carvalho is not happy with himself there as he kind of dragged his foot over the line when he served. Mistimed the hit, and it goes into the net. 17-16. So Milford looking for the sweep so that we can go home and watch the Celtics and Bruins. But Medfield either doesn't like hockey or basketball or just doesn't want to get swept, and they're staying in this. So here's Brown with a big slam. And number 15, number 16, Joseph Graham can't handle it for Medfield. So Brown smash goes off of Graham's hands, and it's 17-17 now. And Orlana with the serve now, the big serve from Orlana. That stays in. Diani saves it from going out. Here's Orlana setting up for Boaventura. Diani with a nice save. And Medfield tries to put it over, but Brown is right there. Zach Brown for Milford. And now Milford has the lead. It's 18-17. Orlana with the serve. Wong to Spaeth to Vigoda. And Philadelphia with a save, but Brown can't handle it. And it's tied up again, 18-18. This third set has been the most competitive of all the sets so far. Lots of back and forth, score changes, and lots of good volleys. Here's Vigoda with the serve, the captain for Medfield. Orlana to Philadelphia, but there's a violation there. And Medfield's going to get the ball back and a point. It's 19-18, Medfield. Vigoda to Monahan, who's back in the game now. And Brown with a nice hit, the setup from Orlana, and that's tied again, 19-19. Back and forth, here we go. Randy Monahan on the serve for Milford. Wong to Spaeth. Here's Orlana setting up Boaventura. And Boaventura slams it over for the point, 20-19. So Milford's now 5 points away from a sweep of Medfield. Here's Monahan again with the serve. Diani to Spaeth. To Luzak. Boaventura puts it over, and Tomlin and Luzak can't handle it. Miscommunication there, and Medfield kind of barking at each other. Their coach encouraging them to get their head back in the game. Here's Monahan with the serve. So they're down by 2, Medfield is. Here's Luzak to Monahan. Orlana. And a great play by Tomlin, but it goes out. So Milford again gathers in a point. It's 22-19. That's going to cause the Medfield head coach to call a timeout. Milford in control here, 22-19. We'll be back here on Milford TV for the conclusion of this match. Back from the timeout, Monahan ready to serve. Milford 3 points away from a sweep. Let's see what they can do here. Wong lets that one go, but it stays in. An ace for Monahan. Milford is now 2 points away from the sweep. Monahan on the serve. Here's Wong, Spaeth. Luzak puts it over. Philadelphia and Oliveira trying for the block. But the ball just kept rolling over the top of the net, found its way home. It's 23-20. Coach Mayanini giving some blocking techniques, advice to Philadelphia. And here's Chu for Medfield on the serve. And there is a violation here. Violation on Milford. Milford not making it easy for themselves here. Letting 2 points go by. And it's 23-21 with the ref coming out to explain what happened there. 23-21. Medfield has the ball. Chu getting ready to serve, but the ref still trying to figure out what went wrong on that last play. All right, back to action as they figure that out. Here's Chu with the serve. That's going long. Good communication there by the Hawks to stay away from that ball. They just let it go. And we have match point here. 24-21 in the third set. The Hawks looking for the sweep. So out comes Philadelphia. He gives the bench a nice high five up and down the line. And here's Caetano serving for the match, 24-21. Wong to Spaeth. Diani pushes it over. It's Caetano setting it for Boaventura, and that's it. That's the game. Milford with the sweep of Medfield. Medfield making it interesting in the second and third sets. The first set was all Milford, but that'll do it here for our coverage of boys volleyball action in the Milford High Gymnasium as Milford sweeps Medfield 3-0. I'm Bobby Moonchild. Thank you to my director, Neelan Reisman, and my camera operator, Caitlin Mobilia. We'll see you next time here on Milford TV. Thanks, everyone. Good night.